Hey y'all, so I'm just gonna make a quick video. I've been asked a lot over like the past 6 months to a year, fitness and nutrition advice. And I'm really flattered about that. Also, I apologize. There's no good lighting in this entire house. But anyway, so I wanted to start off this video by saying that I am no expert on either fitness or nutrition. I have just found what works for me and what I think could work for other people too, to some degree. Um, but I figured I was asked again the other day, so I figured I'll go ahead and make a quick video that I could just shoot out to everybody. So we'll go with nutrition first, I guess. I eat a mostly paleo diet, which basically just means I eat a lot of lean meat, veggies, and some fruit. Um, I'm not strict paleo by any means, and I do indulge myself probably more than I should. Um, and that also means I stay away from dairy, which I should anyway because I'm a little lactose intolerant, so that's not a big issue. Um, so that's mostly what I eat. The big thing about eating is you have to make sure that you're eating enough. If you're wanting to build muscle, you have to make sure that you're eating enough food in order to do so. If you're in a major caloric deficit, you aren't going to build any muscle. You might lean out a bit, but you won't actually build any muscle or anything like that. If what you're looking for is to lose weight, which is what I did before I started building my muscle up and everything, I pretty much just changed to the paleo diet, and that was pretty much all I needed to do. You can do a lot of cardio and make sure and to add that into it. That'll help you lose some fat. Um, but my big thing on losing weight is just eating. You still have to make sure that you're eating enough, but you do want to be in a caloric deficit in order to lose some weight. Um, so that's pretty much all I did. I think I lost like 20 pounds in the first month or two just switching my diet. That was before I was even able to go to the gym or anything. Um, so that's what worked for me. I had been trying for years to lose weight, and that I found what worked finally. So you just have to play with some new ideas. Stay away from fad diets; those are all complete bullshit. Diet pills also bullshit, also harmful. So I don't recommend those either. Um, but you just have to play with your diet and go for a walk if you can't run, if you're not comfortable going to the gym, walk around your neighborhood or do some interval training in your house to get your heart rate up and add some cardio that way. Jump rope, bike, swimming, all those are great. Yeah, so I guess I'll go to fitness now because that's really all I have to say about nutrition. Eat right, eat enough. Um, so fitness, I don't have a strict routine. I am starting a new actual routine on Monday that'll last several weeks. So that'll be something different that I haven't really done. I usually just go to the gym and I know what muscle group I want to work, and then I just go in and find some shit to work that muscle group. I don't really recommend that, but so as far as fitness, I've started doing more cardio lately because I want to lean out a little bit because all of my fat is transferring to my stomach. So I'm trying to do more cardio. I recommend personally at least 20 minutes of cardio. Um, I used to do it before. I usually do it before I work out to get my heart rate up before I start lifting, but I'm trying to switch to doing it afterwards so that all of my focus is on lifting, or most of my focus, most of my muscle goes to lifting. Um, But like I said, if you're looking to lose weight, cardio is a great thing to add to that. What else? The common misconception, if you're trying, it's hard to lose weight and gain muscle at the same time. It's actually almost impossible. So you have to figure out which one your goal is and focus on that until you reach whatever goal you have in mind. Um, so there's that. And then, like I said, I don't really have a routine. I'm starting one that my friend gave me on Monday. But the biggest thing if you're wanting to build muscle, which is what I've been asked about a lot the most, is that you just have to stay consistent and you have to do it. If you get anxious about going to the gym, you can't afford to go to a gym, you don't have a way to get to the gym. I've been there, I've done that. There are body weight exercises you can do at home. You can get some dumbbells. I have a pull up bar and a pair of dumbbells. Then I have this app, I think it's called Bod Mods. And that you can, even if you don't have any equipment, there's an option for that, and it gives you a whole bunch of like in-home exercise you can do. and they're killer. I mean, it's like circuit training, and they work. So if you can't get to the gym or you're not comfortable going to a gym or whatever the case may be, I do recommend that app, and I recommend bodybuilding.com. I use that all the time to look up new exercises or make sure I'm having proper form and all that kind of stuff. Um, Speaking of proper form, make sure you use proper form. If you're trying to lift heavy and your form's messed up, you're gonna hurt yourself and it's gonna put you back. Lift what you can lift. Do it with proper form. If you don't have proper form, there are many places online. Um, Ask some people. Just I watch a crap ton of videos about form, trying to get my form right and make sure that my form's good, because I did injure my forearms recently because of that. So make sure you're lifting. You should be able to get within 2 reps of your goal. That's usually recommended. And you should be able to feel it. You shouldn't, if you're just like pumping it out and you're not feeling it until you get to like 55 reps or something, you should probably go a little heavier, a lot heavier at that rate. But so just make sure you're doing that proper form. Stay consistent, whether you're doing in-home exercises or going to the gym. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you're at the gym. If you're lifting heavy on certain equipment, you need a spotter for sure. You don't want to hurt yourself. If you're unsure about an exercise and you don't think you can do it, don't do it. There's no need to hurt yourself at all. That's mostly all I have. I guess I've been asked about reps before. What kind of reps do I do? If I'm lifting heavy, I'll do 4 reps of 8. If I'm trying something different, I'll do 4 reps of 8. If I'm trying to, some days I just lift light and I do higher reps, so I'll do 3 reps of like 15. And then like there's the normal 3 reps of 10. You just have to figure out what works for you. I'm still playing with a lot of those things. Now that I'm more comfortable with everything, I'm still trying to figure out what works for me too. So that's really all I have to say. I am no expert, so you can take all of this with a grain of salt. This is just what works for me. You can try it, see if it works for you. If not, try something else. Another thing, a misconception I do want to address is that testosterone alone will not make you ripped. It won't make you lose weight. It's not a magic shot that turns you into this buff ass dude. Like, I know a lot of guys think that, before they start T, and it does redistribute a lot of things. And like my shoulders did get wider, but I was also working hard, and I continually work hard for the gains that I've seen and for what I can do and all those kind of things. Like I bust my ass. Testosterone alone did not create this, and it didn't. It helps. I'm not gonna lie, it does help, but it's not a magic shot that's gonna turn you into this macho dude. So yeah, eat right, eat enough, and stay consistent. That's really all the advice that I have. So thanks for watching. If you're watching, have a good night.